Yeah, so I was kind of none the wiser to who he was at the time because I've been living in East, but his name was ringing off all around the areas, but I didn't really know who it was. So for me, still thinking like, yeah, like he can't talk to me like that, and he's like basically violating, like shut up. I'm like, raw. I put the phone down. So I was speaking to my younger brother. I'm like, okay, tell me about this guy, and he started telling me, oh, they were actually friends. They used to go to the same primary school, Brunswick Park, back in the day, and yeah, and that they been onto him ever since my case thing. And I was like, nah, man, that can't happen anyway. Cool. That was me still thinking like, yeah, like, nah, man, like, they should know who your brothers are, sort of thing. But those days, I guess no one cares who you are, whatever. So, what happened was, so I remember I'm bailed to stay at my mum's house. So one day I'm playing Pro Evolution with two of my brethren from Canning Town. They come over, Tony and Ali, Scully. They come over from Canning Town playing Pro. Then all I hear is bang, 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 bang at the door. So I'm thinking, oh, what do these feds want, man? I'm complying. Because remember, I'm on bail. I can't go nowhere, but they keep trying to breach me for stupid stuff. So I'm thinking it's feds again. I looked out the window, it was my younger brother. I ran downstairs. I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? He said, they're chasing me. I'm like, who? Like, let me in. I look outside. Oh my God. There was so many of them. Like, I was thinking, what the hell? Like, what's all this? Then obviously, like I said, my mum's house is bait in Peckham. So like, I've gone upstairs, come down, my two bridges have come down with me, and it's sort of a standoffish. And this was the first time I actually saw Tiny Bruce, and he was in the front. And like, we're a bit older than they are, so we were trying to act aggressive. And to be fair, he was the only one that really stood his ground. A lot of his friends were sort of running away and like backing off. He stood his ground. He's like, yeah, what? I'm thinking, this brazen little kid, like, what does it mean? What? He wasn't running. He was standing there. Then obviously my mom's come downstairs and dragged us. Said, everyone get back in. What are you doing? Get back inside the house. I was like, nah. These guys are violating. How can they just come towards the house like that? So yeah, then later on that evening, so I've called my older brother and explained the situation, and I guess he's like, nah. They can't be coming to mum's house like that. So one of them within their group, don't know which one it was, let us know where they were. Basically, it's literally around the corner. Like in Peckham, where everyone's hanging around, it's just one big place. You might move to the left-hand side, right hand side, but you're mainly within like half a mile radius of it. So someone's told us where they were. So we've gone there. So me, my brother, my older brother, my younger brother, and two of my brethren one of my brethren from East actually stayed inside the house. So four of us went there. So obviously, like, I see quite a lot of familiar faces because remember, as I've moved away from the area, a lot of them didn't know who I was, but they would have known my brothers. But some of them I knew, so I'm talking to them, but then obviously my brother's pissed off that they come to my mum's house. He's like, which one was it? Who was it? Then my brother's like, I don't know. Then the fight just broke out, and we're fighting against all of them. And then obviously some of them have run off now, and within the melee of everything that's going on, I see Paulie, and I knew him from being my brother's friend. They was in the same school together. I knew his older brothers and everything. So I like to Paulie, like, what's going on? How you guys doing this to my younger brother? What's going on? Turned around, boop, my man bottled me. I don't know why I'm laughing about it, but like I said, as long as like no one's being killed over certain things, yeah, you can move on from it. It's not even that deep. So anyway, he's bottled me. So I'm like, right, then ran off, and then like I'm bleeding, and then what do you call it? Younger size. It was size now, but he was young size at the time. He picked up some big wooden plank. He's trying to hit me with it. Like, what are you saying? What? Trying to whack me with it, but like I'm moving back, and everyone's trying to, like, instead of my brothers and everyone's trying to get involved. And then KD must have come, and he's like, what's going on? And like in the end, everyone just walked away, walked about their business, and went home, stemmed the blood and everything. So now at this point, I'm worried for my younger brother because he's 16, And that's the time that where and we live right there. So it got to the point that where he's telling me every time he sees the group, the onto him, he has to run down. So I'm having to task myself now to, we're going to pick him up when he finishes college. I'll go pick him up from the bus stop and walk him back. So there'll be times where I'll see them and they'll see me, and then it would be like a standoff sort of thing. And like, it was proper worrying time at the time, because in that same era, 2006, 2007, there's a lot of bodies dropping in Peckham. I always worry, not so much for myself, I used to worry for my brothers. And then the next, a couple of weeks later, I actually see Paulie, and I just spoke to him like, raw. He's like, nah, like one of your brethren must have hit him or something. So one of the guys from East must have hit him by accident or whatever, and that's why he done that. But from then, we sort of pushed over time, like times moved on. And then the next time I see Bruce, I was in HMP ISIS and didn't exchange words. It was just more like I knew who he was. I guess he may have knew who I was. And I think just crawled. And the next time again, I was in HMP Ford. As I was about to get shipped out, he just come to the jail as well. By this time, my young brother, like I said, for me, for me, this is the beauty of the story here. And why the most important part of the story for me is that after all this, my younger brother found God. Now, for me, God means different things to so many different people, but he became a born-again Christian. And now he's married, he's bought a house, he's in the process of renovating that house to sell it to move to another house. He got married, he lives out in the sticks, he's got a very good job, he works in finance. And for me, in a way, that situation there kind of saved him. That saved him. And then, was it about maybe, I can't remember, it was last year sometime, I went into HMP ISIS to take part in a football tournament, and I see Size there. And I was telling him, like, raw, you don't remember me, do you? He's like, no. I'm like, I'm Gervais' older brother and younger Mona. He's like, oh, and I explained the situation. And like, he's like, yeah, man, that's all in the past. And we shook hands, hugged, and like even now you see that I promote his music every now whenever I can. And for me, it just shows that some of the stuff we do when we're young, yeah, doesn't even matter why we're beefing over when you're young. You look back at it like, oh, that was so stupid. But the issue is, some people don't think about their actions. We saw the kid who got murdered yesterday, right? When that kid done that, he looked like he wasn't even sure what he was doing, and now the kid's dead. So sometimes you can just have a fist fight. Sometimes it doesn't have to be a knife fight. Yeah, it can just be, yes, we have a punch up and that's it. Later on you see each other, like, oh, that was stupid. It didn't even matter. And like I said, for me, like with my younger brother becoming a born again Christian, like that saved him from that whole thing. Like he's like, you know what? I'm never getting involved in this no more. And his life has been beautiful. His life has been beautiful. I remember being in prison and like him coming to visit me. And then the best part was in 2014, while I was still in jail, I was in HMP Ford. They gave me bail to attend his wedding. Bro, the wedding was in Hackney Town Hall. I was sobbing. I was like probably in tears, like people, as if it was my wedding. Like see him there and he's waiting for his bride to walk down, and then I was like, everyone's telling me you're right. I'm like, yeah, I'm alright, man, get off me. Like I was in tears because like I was so proud. I figured, raw. I used to be so scared for this young boy, and now he's turned his life around. And what? Now next year, Gervais is gonna be 30 years old. He reached 30. I'm so proud. This is like good 15, 14 years ago when he's 16. Next year he's going to reach 30. I'm so proud. And not only that, but also all these other young men who, yes, they went into jail, but they're all now trying to be on a positive, and they're all trying to give back to their communities and talk to the young people as well. Yes, they're doing their music. Yes, the music might be talk about certain things. But again, I always say it's from where they come from. So for me, big up all the PYGs and everyone that was in that whole era and then who sort of changed their lives around and are doing positive things. And yeah, man, everyone keep shining.